All right, it is not Cricket Tuesday, but we are throwing an extra cricket video for you because we know you love it and we love it. And welcome to Boring Land. Nick here.
Gabe.
What are we checking out?
We are checking out top 10 spins. Now, I think I forget how many comments we got on our last cricket video, but I loved all the interactions and people kind of telling us, like, look, people die. Now, that just tripped me out when he said people die. I can't remember a baseball player actually dying on the field. Now, there's been some serious injuries, but dying on the field, I can't recall that. And, I used to box when I was younger. Boxing is probably the most fatal sports in the United States. And I think the guy was quoting like 91. I was like, holy cow, that's insane. And so it's a lot more dangerous. But then I was reading in the comments where they were talking about, and I kind of mentioned that in the video, we're like, well, why wouldn't they change the face protection? Well, just like Giancarlo Stanton, it takes away that vision, you know what I mean? And again, that ball's coming in so fast, you got a millisecond to make a decision if you're going to swing, if you're not going to get, if not, and you don't want anything of messing with your vision, and, you know what I mean, being able to track that ball coming in.
You got to have some amazing reflexes to be able to get out of the way. I found that pretty incredible, too, how, dangerous it is. They had mentioned, we were asked the question about the grill. They said, it's going to block your view at one point, and if the ball's coming that fast, it's just going to make its way through there anyways. But the fact that people have died in it, and I mean, I guess it makes sense. That ball's coming in fast. It's a very, very hard, very small ball. It's almost like a mini bullet coming at you. That was insane. But our specific video today, so we're looking at this request from Swap In Lock, and Swap In Lock gave us quite a few videos to check out. But since some other viewers mentioned, okay, you've done bouncers, you've done Yorkers, now you got to do some spinners. Here we go. This one is top 10 insane spin bowling, and this is from Cricket Updates. So Cricket Updates, be kind to us. And before we get into this, don't forget to check out our Patreon to show us some love. We have many tiers on there, and there's many benefits on there. We also would like you to check out some other videos we have. Like and subscribe. And let's get into this. Here we go. Bowling reviews.
Bueller. What just happened there?
It's all about this ball spinning, but man, it happened so quick. Hopefully they'll show us a replay.
At first it looked like almost like a curveball, and then it just... Did it go behind him? There it goes.
Oh, man! That hit the ground and went boom.
That is sick.
He's shaking his head.
Wow. Might have just hit in the foot marks, but it's a quick delivery. And look where this pitch is. Well, that's, you say pitch leg.
He's like, what?
Pitch way outside leg and hit off.
Ooh.
Great delivery.
Not just that it spins, but he got the accuracy with the spin. It's like the knuckleball. You don't know where it's going. This guy, it seems like he does.
That
Hit
is
the
sick.
far.
Yes, indeed.
That is so...
is a magical moment.
Unclearable. Anybody in world cricket would have been out to this
It's like
delivery.
they're like contorting their hands so
Getting it in the
much.
right areas. Just a little
Dude,
bit
it's
of
like a
flight.
curveball. Look at the
I
break
was
on
gonna
it.
say the
And
way
look
he.
at it, maybe a bit of inside edge, but that's a real beauty.
That is
Deserved
wicked.
a
That's
wicket.
a wicked,
It's
wicked
expensive,
hook right there.
went for plenty, but he's come back. Bowled in.
Did it go
Trying
through
to
his
kick it
legs?
away, the England captain.
Okay,
And
we
he's
hit like his
deflected it
toe
onto
and
his
then
leg stump.
boom, hit that wicket. If you can do that, it'd be so much fun to mess with people. Way outside, no.
The dramatic turn here, rip. That is savage outside the line of off stump, and no way Rudy Kurtz can predict that's going onto the stumps either.
Umpires on their arms too. Really?
No, that's a lot easier. Mackay having a swing as he had to. Not quite as adept at Brett Lee as hitting the ball. 9 down now for 154. 2 balls remain.
Big thing on that one is the length. First ball of the over was a little bit fuller. This time he saw him coming down the wicket. A little bit flatter and quicker. Well taken.
Almost like they used to try to screw balls.
Marshall intent on staying back.
The leg stopped the second innings.
Yeah, been adopting this technique well.
It goes behind you. Like, are you serious?
The leg stump far enough.
I love it. And it's the same guy over and over. Tell us what this guy's name is.
Cricketing
Blonde
legacy.
dude.
The 1000th batsman to be dismissed by the awesome
Looks like he's like sideways.
Tough job for Ian Healy out there. He's taken another fine catch there today, the one to get rid of Thorpe. Useful.
Well, that's one area where Shane Warne has been gradually improving in this series. That ball curving a long way, then right out of the rough. And Ian Healy has taken it. Don't know how because it's pitched.
An error in judgment,
90 miles an hour,
which
too.
is rare.
Miles per hour or kilometers per hour?
Little hit by Harbhajan Singh.
Absolutely awesome. Was this again the top spinner that just came straight on with the arm? Michael Hussey's been so good around that off stump. This occasion, we see the ball. The Doosra. We've seen it. And
if it goes
with
between the wickets, doesn't touch the wickets, does that mean it's not
fantastic
out?
bowling and a huge breakthrough.
That's a good point.
Hold him.
And if the keeper catches it, he can also knock down the wicket. So
Am I
that's
crazy?
tough,
This
man.
guy reminds me of Russell Wilson a little bit.
He does look like Russell Wilson.
What a beauty. A quicker, flatter ball, and it did side Anwar.
And they put that sunscreen everywhere, huh?
Shit.
That's good bowling, change of tactics around the wicket. Whatever Warne was planning, all
He loves
entirely
to throw it
different
out
from the others he's bowled, and it is
Like that guy, I don't get mad at, but I think that the strategy's got to be, if anything's bouncing, man, you got to foul it off, or you can't.
Especially if this guy, I mean, maybe he only throws them every once in a while. Oh, he was completely lost on that one.
Harbhajan strikes with his second delivery to Darren Ganga, who goes
But I mean, if
back
he's
to an
constantly doing
off
his
break.
spinners, then you're right, it's going to come to the wickets anyway, so be ready for it. But maybe he just peppers it in there
and
every
the
once in
fine
a while.
innings by Darren Ganga.
Big turn here. Look how far it pitches outside the off stump.
Way
Coming
before
back.
wicket, boom, you're out.
Question is, has it hit him close enough to the stumps?
So. He had no chance.
Bowled him out of the rough. Gooch not even playing a shot. Well, he was sort of attempting to kick the ball away.
I mean, it's got to be so frustrating to go against him when it's his turn to bowl. I mean, luckily there's a match.
And the ball
But
turns
it
absolutely
looked like it's
miles.
maybe 4 guys in those updates. I'm not sure if being able to spin it is such a rare thing that very few of the bowlers can do it. But speaking of bowlers, I know it's completely different, but the way that they throw it and it just, boom, spins in, it reminds me of bowling where you're throwing it and you put some spin on it, and so it goes to the outside before the gutter, and then it spins in to get to that strike. That kind of reminds me of the same type of thing where you're throwing it, you bounce it. Because when I bowl, I kind of spin a little bit. I'm not the best at it, but I can get a little spin to it where I'm aiming for the right, 3 or 1/4 of the lane, hits it right, and it goes for that strike, hopefully. That's just what it reminded me of.
I mean, for me, it just reminded me of some wicked curveballs in baseball because I've seen some wicked curveballs. Tim Lincecum comes to mind when he used to throw them in the dirt like that, and you had no chance. And they would a lot of times get away from the catcher. You had to have a really good catcher because it would bounce, and then they're trying to be back there blocking them. And I tell you what, dude. It's one of those things where now, going back to the movie Lagan, it made sense why they were swinging pretty much at everything and stuff was... There's no foul territory, right? So everything's in play. So you can't take the chance of it going behind you and quote-unquote taking a ball or taking a pitch because they might knock down the wicket. So if I'm stepping out, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to hit it and put that ball in play.
Well, it also makes sense. You're talking about Lagan, where they had that one guy with the injured hand, and Bovan realized, this guy can throw some spin to it.
Right.
And so it's a movie, but that's one of the original spinners right there, so that's pretty cool.
Right, because his hand was naturally... Like, I was even looking at that. That's how we teach kids initially to throw curveballs, because they're throwing that 12-6 curveball. So it's with that, with the wrist right here, really firm.
6 o'clock, the 12-6, boom.
Right, so it's almost the same motion. So that's why that guy's arm was naturally like that. That's probably what gave him the spin on it in the movie Lagan we're talking about.
But the difference here is you're talking about hitting the ground and then creating that change of trajectory.
How you know which way it's gonna go? That's a good question, because wow. Practice, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of practice. I imagine.
Not just that, but I wonder, how many of these guys throw their arms out or ruin their wrists trying to get that rotation on there.
Well, the cricket ball is heavier than a baseball. Okay, that's been established. And I can tell you right now, just from the motion, I know some people said it's more natural, but outfielders throw out their arms all the time, not just pitchers. I can guarantee you there's plenty of arm injuries in cricket. There has to be. A heavier ball like that, especially when you're trying to throw spinners like that, you're coming with that force, there's no way.
For a heavier ball, do you have to do more work than with a lighter ball? Because they're talking about the miles per hour, the speed, the velocity. It seems to me like it's not going to be as fast as a lot of the fast fastballs in baseball.
Right.
But with a heavier ball, do you have to put as much effort or maybe even less effort to have it go just as fast because of that weight?
No, I mean
that's a physics question right there. Any physics teachers or experts out there?
Because my son works out with heavier balls. They got the same baseball, but they're weighted balls, they're called. And they warm up with that before they actually play, just so that their arms can get loose. He's not able to throw that weighted ball as hard as he throws a regular baseball because it's heavier.
Sense.
So, no, I'm telling you. And these guys are throwing it that hard, there's got to be massive injuries. Just like baseball, man. Precious arms like that. No, but not everybody can do that. There's no way. These guys are probably, like you said, what do we see? The same 4 guys in the video? These guys are rare, and I'm sure they get paid.
And that brings up a good question. I want to know, how much does the average cricketer on maybe not just a club team, but like the national team or in sports or whatever, I want to know, what kind of money do cricketers make? Are there certain players out there that are making hand over fist compared to other guys? Is there league minimums like we have in baseball? I'd be curious to find that out.
Is it disgusting money like some of these guys make? I mean, what some of these baseball players, man, they could, support a small country, you know what I mean? They got $350 million contracts. Are you kidding me? And even soccer's huge, man. Cristiano Ronaldo, dude, he's like $1 billion athlete,
That's
dude.
Worldwide sport. I mean, you're talking about worldwide
money,
ads,
man.
all that kind of stuff. But we get off task here. We digress. We hope you enjoyed our reaction. Go ahead and check out some others. We have a cricket playlist. You can check out all the reactions we've done right there. And as always, if you make a request, we might respond to it like we did here. If you really want a request, consider being a patron, and we will get to those first. We haven't gotten any cricket requests from our patrons, so there you go. Here's your chance. But thanks so much for all the love and all the support, and until next time.
That's a sixer.